Hey, what's up? I'm back again. And so are you. Even better. I just did a reading using these cards, the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. And I am going to give another one. Do another one. Yeah, no, what the? Like, I'm talking and the second half of my sentence just fucking vanished. You know. Anyway, we're here to do another one. I'm going to pull one of these, get a general energy, and then we'll clarify with the Tarot Dreams, because I love that deck. Some water. All right, let's go. It's the same goddamn card. It's the same card. Wow. And the same freaking card at the bottom of the deck. Yo, what does this mean? Listen, I shuffled, I cleared. All right. Anyway, conscious connections. You might want to check out the last reading because it seems like these are connected. Conscious connections. Like I said before, it talks about having caring connections with people, deeper connections. And in the last reading, it was taught it came out that a relationship needed to be let go of. And now we have number 25, release the dark wound, let love live. So what I'm feeling is definitely a continuation of the last reading, needless to say, but I'm feeling not letting the coldness, the lack of reciprocation, the lack of understanding, the lack of unconditional love, not letting the lack of the past stop us from embracing the possibility of unconditional love in the future, releasing the dark wound and letting love live. What hurt us, but it definitely didn't kill us. There's a lot of people out there that came to tarot because of heartbreak. That's why so many of us channel this heartbreak, because that's what brings people here. But we don't want to stay in a perpetual tarot loop of what is he doing? What is she doing? What is he saying? What? No. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be watching tarot to find out. If you need to watch tarot to find out what someone else is thinking, your focus is off, bro. Period. You're not letting go. You're not letting the wounds heal. You're not releasing. And that's what this is saying. Release the dark wound. Let love live. I am going to read it. 25. If we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you have even written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you've decided you're not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then this dark wound has you in its grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyously and creatively than fear. You're being asked to honor the path of your own love. What inspires you? What feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different? Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very nearly binned the project that was the making of their career because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature. They doubted. They were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others or not. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work was not saved, not allowed to live. Do not let this happen to you. Whether something is meant to be or whether something is meant to be a commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be without judgment, without criticism, even without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. I hope you were listening to that, because that was definitely a message for somebody letting fear hold them back. And it ties to this card that we're getting on the bottom of the deck for the second time. Number 42, the word wants to be written. And I'm going to read that one because it ties directly to that. There is somebody that knows what they're supposed to be doing that's not doing it. Whether it's a book, a song, an album, a painting, a project, a class, whatever it is, you're not letting it live. Let it live. All right, let me read this. Number 42, which is also a 6, and this is an 8. No, yes, 42 is a 6, and this is a 7. We have 6, 7, 8. It's a succession, process, the journey. Yo, I like that. Ooh, give me chills. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you, and Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It's more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let energy flow. The real struggle is not in finding something. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process, I said process. The process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. And that also relates to the last reading where we don't force things, just letting the ideas flow. If the creativity is not flowing, then it's you just don't create today, and it's okay. But if the creativity is flowing, we let it flow, without taking into consideration what anybody else is going to think. It's a meditative flow of creativity, which is you and source and whatever it is that you're creating. Outside influences should have no voice in what you create with God. As for being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values, irrespective of whether they meet with general social acceptance. The fuck did I just say? Pretty sure I just said that. Pretty sure I just fucking said that. Let your light live. Let your creativity flow. And fuck what they think. I'm going to leave it with that. I'm not even going to get into the tarot. I like it just like that. You're beautiful. I love you.